Genuinely one of the most beautiful countries on earth, Down Under is one of the best destinations for any kind of traveler, solo, couple, family or friends. From iconic landmarks to hidden gems, we will show you the best of Australia. We've got something for everyone in this episode. So without further ado, let's dive right into the travel guide. First up, let us get some essentials out of the way so that you can start planning your trip to Australia right away. Visa and passport information. As an Australian citizen, you won't need a visa if you plan on staying less than 90 days in Australia. However, if you are coming from outside of Australia, make sure to check the Australian government website for current visa requirements before traveling. You will need a passport that is valid for at least 6 months from the date you intend to leave Australia. Best time to visit Australia. The best time to visit Australia depends on what you want to see and do. Generally, the best time to visit is between April and October, which is the dry season in most parts of Australia. During this time, you can expect warm to hot weather with little rain. The summer months of December to February are hot and can be very crowded in popular tourist destinations. How to get around Australia. Australia is a vast country and the best way to get around is by flying domestically. If you want to explore further afield, international flights arrive in and depart from Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, and Adelaide. Where to stay in Australia? Australia has a wide range of accommodation options available, from budget-friendly hostels to luxury hotels. No matter your budget, you will find somewhere to stay that suits your needs. Some of the most popular destinations in Australia include Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, and Adelaide. Money and currency. The official currency in Australia is the Australian dollar AUD. Cash is not necessary as credit cards are widely accepted throughout the country. ATMs are also readily available. However, it is always a good idea to have some cash on hand for small purchases. Language. The official language in Australia is English. Is Australia safe? Overall, Australia is a very safe country, but it is important to take precautions such as locking your car, not leaving valuables in plain sight, and being aware of your surroundings, especially in major cities. Just like anywhere else in the world, petty crimes can happen. With that all out of the way, let's jump into our Australia Travel Guide 2025. Iconic landmarks. Australia is home to some of the most iconic landmarks in the world. One of the most famous is the Sydney Opera House, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the 20th century's most famous buildings. Another must-see landmark is Ayers Rock, also known as Uluru. This large sandstone formation is sacred to the Aboriginal people and is a major tourist attraction in the Outback. Other notable landmarks include the Great Barrier Reef, Kakadu National Park, and the Blue Mountains. Cultural highlights. Australia has a rich culture that is reflected in its many museums, art galleries, and historical sites. The National Gallery of Victoria in Melbourne is one of the oldest and largest art museums in Australia and houses a vast collection of art from around the world. The Australian War Memorial in Canberra is a moving tribute to the men and women who have served in the Australian Defence Force. And the Royal Botanic Garden in Sydney is one of the most beautiful gardens in the world, and a great place to relax and take in the scenery. Neighbourhood exploration. Each city and town in Australia has its own unique character and charm. In Sydney, explore the historic Rocks District or wander through the trendy Paddington and Surrey Hills neighbourhoods. In Melbourne, check out the hip Fitzroy Gardens or the bohemian St Kilda, and in Brisbane, don't miss the charming South Bank Parklands. Food experiences. Australia is a foodie's paradise with a wide range of restaurants, cafes, and bars to choose from. Be sure to try some of the local specialties such as meat pies, lemingtons, and Tim Tams for a more authentic experience. Head to one of the many farmers markets to sample fresh produce and local delicacies. Transportation tips. Taxis, ride-sharing services and buses are readily available in most cities and towns. However, it is often cheaper and easier to rent a car if you plan on exploring the Outback or traveling between cities. Shopping hotspots. Australia has a wide range of shopping destinations. From the famous Queen Victoria Market in Melbourne to the modern Pacific Fair Shopping Centre in Queensland. For high-end designer brands, head to the boutiques in Sydney's Westfield Mall or Melbourne's Collins Street. And for unique souvenirs, check out the quirky shops in the laneways of Melbourne or the markets in Sydney's Chinatown. Best views. Australia is known for its stunning scenery and there are plenty of places to get amazing views. Head to the Sydney Harbour Bridge for panoramic views of the city and the Opera House. or take a hike to the top of one of the many mountains in the Blue Mountains for breathtaking vistas. For a unique perspective, take a helicopter ride over the Great Barrier Reef, or Eyres Rock. Hidden gems. Australia is full of hidden gems that are off the beaten path. Check out the colorful houses in the beachside town of Port Campbell, or explore the lush rainforest of Leamington National Park. For a truly unique experience, take a swim in the natural pool at Gantham Point in Broome. For those looking for a little bit of adventure during their travels, Australia has plenty of activities to offer. Go surfing at one of the many beautiful beaches, hiking through national parks, or take a wildlife safari in the Outback. For a more relaxed vacation, simply lounge on the beach. Go swimming in the crystal clear waters or take a picnic lunch. Practical advice. There are a few things to keep in mind when traveling to Australia. Be sure to pack plenty of sunscreen, hats and sunglasses as the sun can be strong. Also, be aware of the wildlife, including the infamous Sydney funnel web spider. Finally, don't forget to bring an adapter as Australia uses Type 1 and Type O plugs. Nightlife. Australia is renowned for its vibrant nightlife. In Sydney, check out the King's Cross area for lively pubs and clubs. In Melbourne, head to the Fitzroy Gardens for live music and dancing. And in Brisbane, don't miss the Fortitude Valley, also known as the Valley by locals. That brings us to the end of our Australia Travel Guide 2025. We hope you enjoyed learning about this amazing country, and that it has inspired you to plan your own trip. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions or suggestions for things to do in Australia. We would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe for more travel guides and check back often for new videos. Thanks for watching and happy travels. Thanks for watch Trip Velocity. Please like this video and subscribe us.